Hello Aries, let's get straight into your February 2022 reading. Okay, overall energy and what you don't see coming. Your commitment is being tested. Okay, let's get a card for your energy and you have Citrine, bring in the light. Beautiful card for manifesting. Okay, now the energy around you. You have animals. Right, and two cards. One for the first 2 weeks of February, time to go. And the second 2 weeks of February, blessed. Beautiful. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. So your overall energy for the month of February is your commitment is being tested. So this is a card of, maybe some possible interruptions or things not quite being completed and you still have a little bit more to do. Okay, now in the energy around you, you've got this animals card, and this is very auspicious if you're an animal lover. Perhaps you have a pet that's very near and dear to you, or maybe you even work with animals, but we'll see what other information we get in that area. You then, in your energy, your mindset, your outlook, you have Citrine, bring in the light. So like I said, this is a crystal that's really popular when manifesting particularly abundance into your life. But the meaning of this card is whatever you do, bring light into it. It's about being positive. Then when we look at the first 2 weeks of February, you have time to go. Now, this is a card that talks about leaving things behind, things having been completed, and when one door closes, another door opens. And then in your last 2 weeks, you've got this amazing blessed card. And this truly is a card of blessings. Quite often it's unexpected. It's not necessarily something you've been working towards. It could be, but this really feels like something out of the blue being given to you, and you just have to make sure that you are ready to receive. All right, so let's start getting some tarot then. And first out, you have 6 of water. So that's coming in your mindset or your energy. So perhaps you're thinking about the past. Then the influences around you are the 9 of Earth, a fantastic card of financial independence. Then what you don't see coming is the Queen of Air, brilliant, experienced and humorous. Then in the first 2 weeks of February, you have the Knight of Fire. So this looks like there's definitely something new and exciting coming into your life with that. And then you have the 8 of Air in the second 2 weeks of February with this blessed card. So like I said earlier, you need to be open to receive. And there's a feeling here that you're not quite sure about it. Right, so I want to get a few more cards for each placement. And you have the Page of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this sort of energy, I feel you're feeling a bit restless. It's as if you've grown tired of something, and that's quite apparent with that time to go card. And there's a feeling here, you know, this restlessness I feel is coming from this Page of Swords, but not just that. There's something that you did in the past, or there's an idea you had in the past that you're revisiting in February. And there's you know, and I do feel with this Six of Pentacles that it can be around a job. Maybe you've been offered a job from a past employer, but there's a real feeling that this is what's on your mind. You want to move on, but of course this card here, it says your commitment is being tested, and like I said, this card means that there's just a little bit more yet to do. Now you've got this Queen of Air, and of course the Queen of Air is the queen of removing what she no longer needs in her life, and she does it without looking back. So it's interesting. It's as if there's a feeling here you want to move on into something else in February, but you're not quite there yet. All right, so let's get some more cards. The influence around you, the energies around you, what I'm picking up with that Nine of Pentacles is you're in a good financial situation. So this isn't something you're doing necessarily for money. This is something you're doing for growth of some sort. Okay. So let's get two more cards. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Seven of Cups. All right, so look, there's definitely an offer here. In fact, I think there's quite a few options available to you. Now, there's a big feeling here that this is about career. And like I said, there's lots of options available, but I think there's one in particular that stands out, and it's one that has more of a meaningful appeal. There's something far more meaningful about one of them, and like I said, I think this is either something you did before or something you thought about doing before. So let's just see what you don't see coming. And you have the Ace of Swords. Well, that's a fantastic energy to get, especially with that Seven of Cups where you're quite undecided. And look, so, I mean, this is crystal clear because, like I said, there's a feeling here that with this Queen of Air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy, like I said, the Queen of Air is able to remove anything that no longer serves her. You've got this Ace of Swords, which is a breakthrough, it's clarity, it's victory. And I really feel this is to do with your decision making here. And you've got the Hangman, and you're looking at things very differently to how you once did. And I think that is the breakthrough. You're going to weigh up your options from a very different angle. And I really feel you're going to be doing this from the heart. Although you've got that Queen of Air there, you are not doing this for financial gain. That really seems to be the key to this decision making. All right. So let's have a look then at this first 2 weeks of February. Seven of Wands. Okay, well look, we've got two cards come out. We've got the Devil and the Ten of Swords. All right, so you now have two cards of an ending. And I kind of feel that this has been not so much that it's a difficult ending, but it's been a bit of a difficult journey for you. And that's probably more than likely why you want to give up on the situation. Now, what's interesting with this Knight of Fire is that there's almost a real urgency to take action on this. So I don't know if this job just comes up, if it's a job. This situation, let's say, then comes up out of the blue and there's a need to act upon it quite quickly. But you're feeling very confident about it, and there is a sense of it being a bit of a leap of faith, but you feel confident. But in fact, you might be a little bit in two minds, because there's a feeling here of, you know, with this Seven of Wands, it's a bit of a challenge. Or people around you are challenging you about it. And maybe if this is a job, it's a bit like someone's telling you, oh, don't leave, stay. That's that sort of devil energy. It could be your own internal conflict or an energy around you. But that seems to be quite prominent in the first 2 weeks of February. All right, so let's have a look then at this blessed and 8 of air in the second half. Wow, there we go. There's your blessed. One more card. And you have strength. Yeah, fantastic. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. So there's a feeling of security, feeling quite... you're quite stable in your judgment. That's the word. So look, there's definitely here a real, I mean, blessings absolutely galore with this Ten of Cups, which is, you know, contentment, abundance, something being really, really rewarding. I mean, you are feeling literally blessed. Now, you've got this 8 of air, and there's a tiny bit of doubt. There's a tiny bit, and that's probably coming from perhaps others around you, or perhaps you have this situation. I keep wanting to say this job, but that wouldn't necessarily be for everybody. But this situation, you know, you kind of have had an attachment, but it's let you down. There's a feeling that it, you know, you no longer feel loyal to this situation, and you know, perhaps you feel a little bit guilty about that, but you shouldn't, because free will is jumping out of this card to me. And you've got the Strength card, and yeah, this is you drawing on your inner strength and doing what you want to do, Aries. You know, you've made your mind up by the looks of it. I feel like this situation's been coming for a little while, and what you didn't see coming is that it comes to a head in February. So if you've enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more like this in the future, subscribe to the channel. Okay, so I'm just going to get one last card. And you have raise or promotion. Okay, congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Well, that's pretty amazing, because, yeah, look, this is happening because, you know, this mindset here, remaining positive and believing in yourself. And this raise or promotion, I feel, it could, like I say, be an indication of a new job. And maybe this is what this energy here is, perhaps, when, you know, I said possibly your employer's begging you, if you like, not to leave. Maybe they offer you a raise or promotion, but you know, there's a real feeling of you wanting to move on here. You do get a breakthrough and you do get clarity with the situation. And like I said, by the end of February, look, I mean, you are feeling blessed, Aries. Well, I hope you enjoy your month, Aries. Take care and I'll see you again. Bye.